What up, y'all? We finna watch the new Xenoverse 3 trailer, bro. Let's get into it. Fuck. Let's get into it. I've been waiting years for this. Years, bro. It took them how many long, bro? It took them 10 years to make this. I think 10 fucking years.
You have been summoned, brought here from a land far, far away.
A voice calls out to you. They must be talking about Shenron. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I already seen this trailer, but I have noticed they said a voice calls out to you. I have seen no Trunks in this trailer. I've seen Bulma, but I have not seen Trunks, bro. So I don't know if he's gonna be a part of the little parallel quest shit anymore, bro. At all. Bulma definitely might, though. She should be.
What are you doing here? Do you know what brought you here?
Now, automatically, I want to say, bro, the graphics are beautiful. Not gonna lie. Let me see this recording before I continue, bro, because I know. Okay, we're doing good. Anyways, the graphics are beautiful, bro. Like Xenoverse 2 look like ass. Xenoverse 1 look like ass, bro. I'm not gonna hate. They look like action figures, bro. This is a big improvement. This is like some
And where you came from? I mean,
other stuff. Dragon Ball don't even look this good sometimes.
It's not like you or I
So this is
have
crazy.
any
This is
so
already different.
why not join the GS squad?
Hey, you! Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief!
So that's hold on. Let's go right there. This might as well just be a little breakdown trailer. Okay.
You! Keep your hands off that, you...
But this is the human character. He's not a custom character. He's one of the story characters that'll be replacing Trunks, I'm pretty sure. So like I said, I don't think Trunks is gonna be here no more. The Time Patrollers, I guess they're different now. And Brett might be, I guess he's either an introduction character or the Time Patroller. But he is a human. He's not a Saiyan, bro. He looks like one though. He does look like one. Not gonna lie.
One more inch, and you're finished. I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm a
You
one.
fight with us for the sake of world peace? You still don't know much about
Oh,
this.
let me look at this boy
You
drip,
fight
bro.
with us for the sake.
Okay, so we got some big ass pants, a little ass jacket, a long ass. Why his shoes big, bro? His shoes about the size of his damn head.
Of world
This
peace. You
shit.
still don't know much about this world.
That be
right?
bigger than his damn head. Damn.
I want to test you with a special mission.
And it's a lot of places you can go to. That's good.
And we have decided that you will enroll in a school.
Okay, I've not paid attention to this one. So West City University. Okay, West City. Which one was West? That was canon anime. Okay, that's different. I'm gonna let this continue.
There, you will learn more about this world.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilica. Hey.
She look like Videl.
It's rare to see new faces in this class. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at? We'll see who's laughing.
That's the Saiyan character right there.
Time to roll out! We're the GS Squad, champions of justice!
Oh.
Suit up!
So instead of Time Patrollers is GS. What the I gotta see what that stands for.
Time to show what we can do. Heroes away! Heroes like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
I feel some weird connection between us.
Good! Now release! I believe you can handle it. Transforming into another being. Impossible.
We can win if we work together.
Okay, automatically that voice awakens your power. People were like, I guess a lot of people ain't like this or something. I don't see why people don't like this unless, okay, further into the video, I'm gonna talk more about it. But I like this, bro. The fact that you could play as a different character, like, come on, bro. I mean, you could always pick another character, but it's like 2 for 2. I get to transform into Trunks. Like, come on, bro. Why not?
I knew you could do it. You can win.
But for 40 seconds, it's done.
I know it.
You've grown strong.
At least.
You might even have more
Aiden.
potential than Gohan.
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
Take your time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
Okay.
Challenging us was your first mistake. It'll also be your last.
Okay. So keep in mind that Vegeta is the master too. Okay. And so y'all don't forget that, bruh. Your created character can transform, bruh. Because I was talking to my homeboy about this yesterday. I forgot this all happened in the trailer, bruh. You can still transform. I don't know if they replaced. I don't know if the custom character partner shit replaces the transformation or not. But we're gonna get further into that, bro, in a minute. And you could go Kaioken and Super Saiyan. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's some tough shit right
A
there.
superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter of our heroic saga.
Okay. Who tell that was? 2027 wishlist now, nigga. I'm almost as excited. I'm probably more excited than this than GTA 6. Almost shit. Okay, that was the trailer reaction. All right, the trailer was smooth. The trailer was cool, but the trailer don't mean shit if we don't see the gameplay. We finna go to the gameplay, bro. I should have typed in Globku. Because I've already seen several of people react to Globku's video of the gameplay because he played it, but I've never seen the original. So, okay, y'all, we're back, bro. We finna react to Globku's video, son. We're about to get to the details, the in-game details, the gameplay, all of that stuff, and I will be dissecting what I can. I'm not the smartest person, but let's do it, bro.
This year at Summer Games Fest, I got to
Earthling, natives of Earth who blah blah blah. So there goes the stats right there. And he should have chose the male,
see
bro. He
Dragon
chose the
Ball
female,
Xenoverse
but
3
I want to see the
gameplay
little
for
girl.
the very first time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front
Oh,
of me.
he didn't get
It
to
wasn't
play
a
it.
video, it was live gameplay, and it was a demo very similar to this one we're watching right now. I'm gonna let it run uncut, and I'll let you
Yeah,
know
her room
everything I
dirty
was
as
told to me during
shit.
this presentation, everything that I was able to learn.
And already I could tell you, bro, the graphics are amped up, son. I love these graphics, bro. Well, okay, so I'm finna get into like in full detail on what I want to talk about. I'm gonna be pausing the video a little bit, but let's talk, bro. Xenoverse 1 and 2, their graphics were ass. They look like action figures, bro. They look like those action figures that you picked up at Toys R Us of your favorite character. It was terrible. I hated them. They look glossy. They look weird, bro. The shadows were everywhere. It just looked terrible, bro. Oh, it was shit. I'm glad these new ones look more like Sparking Zero than anything from what I've seen, bro, and I like that, bro. It still looks a little ragged, like they're still gonna perfect it some more because they still got till next year. But I'm liking this, bro. It looks smooth. The characters look smoother. They look more like they could move more, like more fluid. You see what I'm saying? Xenoverse always looks stiff. The gameplay was always stiff. So that's good. That's number one right there, bro. Number two, why is her room so fucking
as well as
dirty?
break down the gameplay that we're about to see. We're going to start right here in this room. We're going to take a look at the lobby outside of this room. I got to see the city outside of the lobby too, but unfortunately we don't have that footage. But then we're going to jump into a mission where you'll see some of the basics of combat, and we're even going to fight against a boss fight. The mission itself feels like a little bit like a parallel quest in Xenoverse 2, though in this case in Xenoverse 3, I don't know if that's actually the case, if it's a parallel quest, if it's a side mission. It looks to be a main mission, as Gamma 1 is actually calling us to talk about this request that he has. And so we'll head there and we'll have a big mission and a boss fight at the end.
I like how the
But we'll start
gammas are
right
part
here
of this
in this room
game, bro.
because it's
Like,
kind of messy right now. It is the same as we saw
I still imagine the gammas as villains sometimes. So it's crazy that they're like actually helping you.
in the revealed trailer. So that seems to indicate that this is kind of early game, but I was told that you can actually customize this room fully. You can change things around. You can make this room your own room. But
Now, I don't got too much to say about room customization because I mean it's cool, but you know
if
I
this
don't
is early
I don't
game,
care.
it is going to be
This
a
isn't
little
really The
confusing
Sims,
because
so
when we
I
get
don't
into
got
the
too much to
mission,
say.
You'll see that this character is actually level 40. Now, I want to bring up the stats that we saw right before we jumped into this bedroom, and you may notice that we have 5 stats this time around: HP, strike attack and defense, blast attack and defense, and that is it. No stamina, no ki, no anything like that. Definitely a simplification of
Okay, well I'll let him get to the part first, but y'all remember that Vegeta from earlier, bruh. the character transformed into Vegeta in the trailer. That's the same exact Vegeta, Sand Arc Vegeta, bro. So I'm guessing that right now that's her master of, because you remember the original Xenoverse games had masters. So that's her chosen master. So when she goes on a mission, that Vegeta should be there. I don't know if she's gonna transform into him. Well, I really do know because I've seen it. But you know what I'm saying? That's her master
The
as of
RPG
right now.
systems or the
Yes,
stats that we
master.
saw in Xenoverse 2, at least on the stats side. Also, you may have seen some scans earlier in the month, or I guess last week, that had a little bit of a mistranslation. The GS on the characters' shoulders, on their uniforms, and in the trailers and everything, that stands for the Great Saiyaman Corps, not the Great Saiyan Corps.
Yeah, no more
And yes,
time
this is
patrol, I
Vegeta from
guess.
the same arc that
Apparently, I
you're
don't
seeing
know.
right here in the lobby. I spotted Trunks, I spotted Goku as well. These characters seem to just be hanging around. They may be mentors like they were in
Yeah, mentors,
Xenoverse
masters.
2,
I don't
but
know.
outside we're not
I
going to
said
get to see
masters
what
like
the
they
team
were
looks like
slaves.
because we're going to jump straight into the mission. Now, why are these characters here? It will make sense. That's what I was told. But right now, the story, it was not the focus of this demo. It was definitely the gameplay. And here we go. A portal looking very similar to Xenoverse.
And right now, you see the 4 characters. Okay, I see Brett. I see your character or our character, and different races that you can play as. Basically, I don't know if our character is a yes. It's a human. I'm tweaking. So basically, Frieza, Majin, and 2 humans. We have not yet to see a Saiyan other than the trailer, so I can't really say too much about them. But right now, they look. I mean, they look cool. You know what I'm saying? The scouters kind of changed. Other than that, they look kind of generic for right now. You know, a decent uniform, but not too much to say. But the graphics look beautiful, so let's keep
To
that
portal,
in
and
mind.
the mission that we're about to embark in, most missions are actually 4-player co-op. If you don't have players to play alongside you, you're gonna play as the bots. We see a Majin, we see a Frieza race. We're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed. So those are 4 races right now that have been confirmed.
Confirmed it better be. I hope they in the
playable
game.
for Xenoverse 3. I definitely am expecting the mechanics as well, but we'll see if they have any more announcements beyond that. Right now, there's a lot going on screen, and I'll be sure to take my time to break down all of it. First thing you may notice is Kaioken Assault and Kamehameha, 2 big special moves that were done immediately. Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist. Now,
I noticed
the
on
skills
like this
immediately.
break.
Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist.
KO. They changed up the style a little bit, and a lot of stuff I ain't like at first because it was so different. But I'm starting to like it now. It's like a whole different. Just don't feel like it belongs in Xenoverse, but it does. Like they changed a lot of it. Like it's more stylistic, which isn't bad. But a lot of people, they're gonna have to get used to it because unless they want a real Xenoverse 3, I mean, you can't really do nothing else. But they added a lot of style to this game, a lot of new stuff too. So that's what we're gonna
Now,
be looking at in
the
this
skills
trailer.
are
Not
on
well,
cooldown. You can't
gameplay.
just do them. You can't just spam them. They don't cost key anymore. They are completely free, but you do have to manage the cooldowns, which are pretty short, to be honest.
Yeah, the cooldown isn't too bad. I don't see why there's an energy charge if they're gonna cool down either way. So I gotta
Switching
look
to
at that.
key, you may notice that there is no stamina. Key does both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive resource back in Xenoverse 2. You could use it for some offense stuff as well, but there was a clear divide of like, okay, we're going to use key for offensive skills and stamina mostly for defense. Now, you have to manage both. You see the key bar at the center of the screen. It's a very crucial piece of resource, and that's why they put it front and center.
If y'all see what key what's he talking about? The key? Where the key at? Man, I'm too old for. I don't know what he's talking about. The offense and defense. I don't know what he's. I just see him attacking people.
I believe you can have a maximum of 5 key bars, and since they are not a stat that you level up anymore, it may be homogenized.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy also has 5 key bars.
As for the gameplay, let me see her attack.
Boss,
One more
you're gonna
person,
encounter
just
here
one more
has
person. I
5
want to
key
see
bars, so it may just be universal. 5
compared
key bars
to.
for every character. Here's the ultimate Super Kamehameha. You can aim it, targeting multiple.
Okay, one
characters.
thing about this game that I did not like. Instead of 2 ultimates, they didn't give us 3. They just gave us 1, which is pretty ass. I'm not I mean, I guess in every other Dragon Ball game you get one ultimate, but still though, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's kind of like I don't know. I want to have Super Kamehameha, and I want to have another ultimate, maybe like a different type of one where I just explode the whole area around me or something. Why do I just stick to one? You know what I'm saying? But then again, I see that they're giving us more with the master thing and stuff like that. But I wish they would have gave us at least like still two, bro. There's no need just to give us one. Like they maybe they're way more powerful than it was last game, but there was no need to replace that. I think it was just dumb. Like. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like at first, but I've gotten used to it. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's probably a good change. But that ultimate stuff was not
Taking
cool,
all of
bro.
them.
Not gonna lie, that was some bullshit.
Now, on the left side of the screen, you see the L2 button. That's how you do your ultimate, L2 plus triangle. The other two mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there is no escape ability anymore.
Let's see the fight.
So that is a slot that they are seemingly getting rid of. Not to say that there aren't defensive mechanics. There's a new mechanic right there. Soul Assist, where you summon the help of one of the Z Warriors of the past. I believe villains will also be available. I mean, it is Xenoverse, but that has not been confirmed at this point. And yeah, you have two stocks of that. It does not spend any ki. You just have it on a cooldown pretty much. The other mechanic, the other new mechanic, is called...
Now, I will say the combat doesn't... It still kind of looks stiff to me, but it doesn't look as bad. It looks like you could have more free range. To me, at least, it looks like you have more free range to do some other stuff compared to the other Xenoverse games. So far, it does. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. I can't really tell, but so far, this how it seems. I don't know. I may be wrong,
Soul Switch.
but it still kind of does look. I was having too much hopes for the combat looking a little different. I wanted it to look like Sparking Zero, but this isn't. This is Xenoverse, so. But it doesn't look that bad compared to the last games weren't bad, but they weren't. I couldn't find myself playing as other characters other than my created character, especially Goku. Goku would hit somebody 3 times, launch him into the air, and that's it. Like, I hated using combos for other characters. It was fucking terrible.
And that is the Trunks face that you see right there. We will see that in action in a second as well. But I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your awakening ability. So if you're an Earthling or, you know, a character...
Hold on.
Your awakening ability. First, that Soul Switch as well, but I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your awakening ability.
Why would you love to tell us that? So, I'm guessing either you turn Super Saiyan or you gotta pick a character. That's not really a hard pick though. It's not like you gotta pick one and then like the whole game you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You could, if you want to do a mission and you pick Super Saiyan, just go ahead and pick that shit. Especially for the Earthlings, because their awoken stuff for the last game was it was a flying nimbus in a pole. Like, at least they're getting to do something else, I guess. But if I were to pick either play as Trunks or play as my Super Saiyan character, that's an easy pick. You know what I'm saying?
So
I could play as Trunks
if you're
another
an
time.
Earthling, or you know, a character that doesn't have a big focus on transformations, I could see that being useful. But if you're playing a Saiyan, let's be real, you're gonna have a Super Saiyan transformation.
Yeah, exactly,
or
bro.
your favorite Saiyan transformation. Who knows?
Literally.
So
And I'm hoping Super Saiyan 4
may not see
diamonds
a lot
at
of
it.
use in the final game when Xenoverse 3 comes out.
And that's pretty.
just a
They
theory,
should have made it
however, who
separate.
could say how
Oh, he said it's just a theory. Okay, so that's a game theory. Okay, let's see. Maybe he's wrong.
How they're going to gravitate, but typically it's Xenoverse. You want to create your own character and you want to be able to transform.
Exactly.
So
That's the
from here,
whole
we jump
point of the
over
game.
to
They would be
the
stupid
boss
to remove
fight, and
that.
it is Broly Super. He's going to start with
Imagine you take all your time to create this awesome ass character, bro. You gave him a cool outfit, all these moves, just for him to turn into Trunks, my nigga. Like, I want you to turn into a Super Saiyan God or something. 4, you know, Ultra Instinct, bro. Not no damn Trunks. I could have picked Trunks before I played the actual mission.
big boss attack, just a barrage of Ki Blasts that you have to hide behind these items.
And this is the different part from this. At first, I ain't like this, but I like it now, bro. It makes the character feel like how they do in the movies. Like, the whole time, I'll show y'all.
You know, pretty simple mechanic. but it's good to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well in multiplayer. I mean, this is a type of attack we've seen in a lot of multiplayer games. And this kind of movement, use the
Y'all see
to
it, though.
protect yourself from enemy attacks, usually works really well.
Sorry.
Now, with Ki being such a central resource, you will notice that a lot of the actions that used to use Ki, like super dashing, do not use Ki anymore. The homing dash still does, but a lot of the actions that you do actually restore Ki automatically. Oh, here's the soul.
Okay, before she switches, I like how the boss battle feels like an actual boss battle. Like, in the previous Xenoverse games, hell yeah, they felt like boss battles, bro. Hell, the character was hard. But I don't, maybe it's the health bar looking different, but they actually feel like more of a threat because of the health bar. Like, it's longer, it's barely going down. What they fought Broly for like a minute. It's not even halfway yet. It's not even up here. So that's cool, bro. That makes it feel like more of a threat, because it's taking a whole team and they're barely like 3/4 of the damn health bar, and they've been fighting him for about for probably like a minute almost now. And it's 4 people versus 1, so that's a huge threat. You know what I'm saying? That feels like an actual boss battle. It feels like an actual challenge. So I fuck with that. The other thing I really like that makes it feel more like a boss battle, they was what are we at? 651. There was
Now, with yourself, the multiplayer games
hiding behind these little big ass icebergs while he was shooting the beams
that
and stuff
work really
like that.
well in multiplayer. I mean,
Usually in Xenoverse, you know what I'm saying, he's shooting a beam, bro. I probably just fly up or something. I try to block. Now you got little objects and stuff like that you could hide behind. That's cool, bro. That makes them feel like dang, bro, I can't just, attack and expect it to work, bro. I gotta actually think on my feet. Like, it's not the smartest game, it's not the most strategic, but it's definitely cool, bro. It makes you feel like you're more in danger.
Switch, by the way. We're gonna become Trunks for a limited time, 41 seconds, according to the bottom left, and that is gonna change your melee attacks. That is gonna change your supers as well.
I was gonna change everything,
and that's
really.
gonna change your ultimate. In fact, I think
Now I don't see a Super Saiyan on Trunks anywhere, so I'm guessing you can't turn Super Saiyan while you're which makes sense. I mean, you can't just have your cake and eat it too, blah blah blah. But yeah, I guess the soul switch is just you just pick a character from that saga and that's it. So yeah,
we're gonna see a couple of them. But speaking of Ki and stamina, as you are punching up the opponent, oh, I just noticed Trunks actually has more Ki than 5 bars. So forget about
see his
punching
move.
up the opponent. Oh, I just
burning attack consecutive, blah blah blah. Okay.
noticed Trunks actually has more Ki than 5 bars. So forget what I said about the universal mechanic. Or maybe
Where is he seeing his Ki at, bro?
There's a burning attack, and here's Shining Soul.
Oh, the Ki is on the side. I'm slow as fuck.
More specials that we'll probably be able to equip on our created characters as well. Now, as Broly takes damage, notice that his Ki is going down, especially when
Nah, and the gameplay, I hope they change the colors of some of the stuff, because it's very generic. Like the health bar just being blue, like, I mean, it's straight, but it's like not the color, but like everything else around it. I love that they incorporated the power level thing or health, whatever. I guess it's maybe the health. Yeah, the health. Yeah, I like that they incorporated that. But this looked like when the first Spider-Man PS4 game came out, and it was just generic like that. Like, come on, man.
Dealing melee damage. And with only 5 seconds to go, let's unleash the Heat Dome attack, the big ultimate. Now, speaking of melee attacks, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore that you just have a fixed set of melee combos depending on the race that you pick. It's not like all the Saiyans are going to have the same combos, all the Earthlings are going to have the same combos. I'm specifically talking about the square and triangle buttons, the punches and kicks, because now you can actually equip combos from sets from your mentors.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Specifically, that
yeah, in Xenoverse 3, like your mentor, you could copy their fighting style basically, which is cool. Like that should have not being in a rude way, but that should have been in the Xenoverse games, because that's a genius idea, bro. If they're gonna be my mentor, at least let me copy the little crane style, whatever they
Vegeta
using.
And Trunks are available. The Saiyan that I saw being played, because I didn't see Earthling. This is an Earthling that we're watching right now. The Saiyan that I saw being played was using Vegeta's moveset. I'm not sure what this one is. Could be Vegeta as well. But you will be able to equip the moveset of different characters, and that's definitely going to increase the variety of gameplay and the variety of character that you can actually create. Now, ki doesn't only deplete when you attack an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive, but with the boss's health that low, it was definitely worth it. And that is the end of the demo. Obviously, there's still a lot to learn about this game, but I got what I wanted, which was to look at gameplay. These are the game's bones, this is what it plays.
Okay. Quickly finish this up and talk. I'm so tired. Anyways, the game looked good. At first, I ain't really like the changes, but I'm getting used to it, and I really like them. Like, I got this isn't the same Xenoverse game. Yes, it's Xenoverse, but it's not the same, bruh. And I'm glad. This is one of those games where it's like it needed a new style. You just see what I'm saying? It could have just been like Xenoverse 2. It could have looked the same, could have played the same, but just had more characters. But they done had so many DLCs, they can't do that no more, bruh. Like, they might as well have just kept Xenoverse 2 if they did that. So I like that they changed the whole game, the style, like the little break, the KO, all of that little stylistic stuff. Uh, what else? What else was I finna say, bro? Some important stuff. Dang, bro. Oh, the story. So I'm guessing the story is might have it's gonna be a mix from what I've seen. It's gonna be a mix of an original, which has always been original, but I guess original characters involving the city. I guess I don't know what the city's gonna be called. They probably already said it because I know it's like West City, maybe. I don't know. The characters in that city, and they're probably yeah, they're gonna be back in time because Saiyan Arc Vegeta's in there, and it's gonna be a mix between an original story and them going back in time, which I'm not talking about like the old Xenoverse games did, but I think the original story is gonna play more of a bigger part than just keep on going back into different Dragon Ball eras. I think those are going to be minor parts, just a little. Maybe you'll see a little Goku versus blah 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 here and there, Gohan versus Vegeta versus blah blah blah. But you're probably going to have more original stuff. That's what I'm thinking because I'm seeing a lot of original characters and stuff. Not a lot of Dragon Ball characters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Toriyama based characters. So that's good. And you can't really do what you did the last two games because the last two games did the second game did what the first game did. So it's a matter of time before you do it on the third game, niggas is gonna be like, oh, this is the same shit. You know, it's the same stuff. We just did this, bro. We just went back and helped Goku beat Raditz, helped him beat Cell. Go on beat Cell, whatever. I'm so tired. Anyways, that's it, bro. Next little gameplay trailer. I really did not expect this to come out this soon, bro. I swear, I'm glad that it did, but I was also having fun just imagining what the gameplay was going to be like. I did not know it would come out this soon. I did not know an announcement was going to come out this soon after that announcement from the first Xenoverse 3 little sneak peek, because I thought it was going to take a while, but I forgot Bandai is fast sometimes, so it's not Rockstar, bro. They don't take years. We probably going to get another update very soon, bro. Not going to lie, they have been marketing this shit like how GTA 6 has been marketing stuff, so let's keep it up, bro. Keep y'all updated, bro. Like, comment, share, subscribe, bro. Yeah, alarm go off, nigga. Peace.